YouTubers and cinephiles, welcome back to another edition of Nerd with me, John Ricky here. Now I'm sure you probably sat around with your friends and drinking a beer or whatever and I wonder how Muppets would look if it was done by Tarantino. Well, hey, we got our answer with Happytime Murders. And no, it's not brought to us by Quentin Tarantino, although that would be very interesting. No, it's actually done by the son of the king of puppetry himself, Jim Henson, aka his son, Ben Henson, which is crazy and ironic and interesting to say the least. Now, immediately you can tell what this is modeled after. Ben Henson's source of inspiration is definitely Who Framed Roger Rabbit. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Another Robert Zemeckis amazing film. Of course, that one dealt with cartoons being real and living amongst us. This one deals with Muppets living in the world amongst us, almost as secondhand citizens. So it really has a nice dichotomy with that. And within the first few minutes, it's a little jarring at first because really you're kind of just laughing at the absurdity of it for the absurd sake of it, But after a while, you settle in, you get to know the characters, and of course you're following, it's a cliche type of story with, the private eye who used to be a cop, so on and so forth. He gets a job from a femme fatale, and then all craziness ensues while he's trying to investigate one thing. It leads into another, so on and so forth. And of course, you get a whole bunch of cameos and main characters like Melissa McCarthy, who, let's be honest, half the time right now, I like Melissa McCarthy, but she really need to stop doing work with her husband. It's bad, but I digress. In here, she's solid as a hard-boiled cop, at least within this world. And of course, you have the cast, or rather cameos from various comedic actors. Elizabeth Banks plays a decent role in here. You got Maya Rudolph who plays another role, Joe McHale, so on and so forth. And they work well with what they're working with, and it's very tongue-in-cheek, sometimes literally. And that's where I get to the tone of the film, particularly in the beginning. You can tell that they're really trying to push oh, hey, this is rated R Muppets. This is a college kid or a high schooler and trying to do something raunchy and so on and so forth. But after a while, you gotta just get used to it and be okay, all right, there we go. And it does make for some very good comedic scenes throughout here, just for the absurdity of the absurd. But you roll with it after a while. And actually, that's really kind of the cool thing about this, is that this is a whodunit with Muppets, rated R. And after a while, you're just I am curious who the hell is doing all these murders. And you really are trying to figure it out as it goes along. And that's an awesome thing that this film does. You think you just be there for the absurdity, but you're actually there for, I really want to know who did it. Even though you really can see kind of where it's going, you can kind of stay 2 steps ahead, maybe, but you're so enthralled with, the relationship between Melissa McCarthy's character and the main puppet named Phil Phillips, of all things. And their chemistry actually seems tangible between the two, which is kind of funny. And it gets goofy at times. You're just okay, yeah, I roll with it. But, that's one of the downsides of it, is the fact that story-wise, you can see the usual plot twist that comes with a film noir. You can almost telegraph it just enough, but it distracts you enough with characters and certain sight gags and stuff like that you kind of forget about it. So it does its job and you're enjoying yourself. So on that note, I give the Happytime Murders.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, man, it was a solid entry into whatever the hell it is, and a nice movie for something that was in development hell probably for 10 years. I think they were trying to work on it since 2007. But yeah, pretty solid for what it is. And you should check it out for just curiosity's sake. And that'll be it for now, YouTubers and Cine Files. If you like the content and you want to comment, like, share amongst your friends, but do me a favor and look below the video and click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can get more amazing content like you just witnessed today. Y'all take care, YouTubers and Cine Files.